Welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Games and Things. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood, the spot everyone wants to visit and hang out at. To do that, you got to get to Games and Things on the corner of Lovell Road and Kingston Pike. They've got home theater seats, they've got pool tables, they've got dart boards, they've got classic arcade games, they've got card tables, bars, bar stools. They've got, let's see, what else? How many? Air hockey was what I was trying to think of. They got table tennis. You name it, they got it. OurGameRoom.com to learn more, or get out and visit their showroom. It's a fun place to be. Games and Things, because life should be fun. All right, let's take a look at the SEC scoreboard. Everyone was playing other SEC teams yesterday, so it's a short list. Tennessee whips LSU, as you know. Missouri just good enough to hang with Florida, just like they were just good enough to hang with Georgia last week. Mississippi State puts it on Arkansas. State going in the right direction. Arkansas, that was their third straight loss, was it not? Yes. They're going in the wrong direction. Ole Miss comes from behind to beat Vanderbilt rather easily in the second half. Georgia pounds Auburn into dust. South Carolina gets by Kentucky, and their backup quarterback, Will Levis, didn't play, so South Carolina gets the win there. And Alabama hangs on for dear life with Texas A&M throwing into the end zone last night to end that game. So I'm going to ask Jimmy, Josh, and Chuck to tell me where you rank Tennessee, and we do it by showing two teams up here and two teams below. My guess is Tennessee's high enough now that they're either going to be in those top two teams or just below them. So, Jimmy, show us. What do you got?
I've got Alabama still at number one. I've got Georgia also at number two. That's a close call between those two. I've got Tennessee third, and then I've got the two Mississippi schools. I've got Ole Miss and Mississippi State in that situation. Mississippi State's been a big surprise to me. The Pirates got it going.
It's a Magnolia season. Yeah. Okay. Josh Ward.
Jimmy was really close. I flip 1 and 2. I have Georgia then Alabama. Tennessee right there with the chance this week to move up into that
top
one or two spots. And then the Mississippi
top one spot.
Potentially. You beat Alabama. It would be the best win in the league. And then Ole Miss, Mississippi State. I still wonder how good is Ole Miss, but better than I thought and unbeaten so far.
Very good. Chuck, what are you doing?
Well, I've got the definitive list, just like every week here, guys. I've got Georgia moving up. Okay. And I think you about have to, because they dropped after a lackluster performance against Missouri. And now is Bama kind of lackluster. I still have the balls right there in the middle. Mississippi State moving up. Will Rogers became the SEC career leader for completions. And Mississippi State's running the ball. And then I got Ole Miss.
Okay, good deal. We have one camera trained on something else, so we couldn't get a shot of that. So let's get one more shot of it. Just so can we get another tight shot?
Yeah.
There we go. Georgia, Bama, Vols, Mississippi State, Ole Miss. Well, I didn't want to hear from you afterwards. You didn't get a shot of my card. Okay. So let's do a little game we play. Will they or won't they with our VFLs? I've got some stats about Tennessee, Alabama. We'll see if they agree or disagree. Let's go over and take a look at our little bistro table. There they are on our Parisian set. Show people your little thumbs. There you go. They'll tell us if something's a yay or a nay. Let's do this quickly. Question number 1. In their last 7 meetings, Tennessee has averaged just 82 yards per game rushing against Alabama. Last year, they ran for just 65. They're averaging 207 yards per game so far. Will they get 125 against Alabama next Saturday? Yes, no. Marlon, why is it a no?
Alabama's going to do what they do defensively. They're good up front in their front 7. I think we're going to find the advantage in the passing game.
Okay, very good. Question number 2. Tennessee had a touchdown pass of 57 yards and another of 70 yards last year against Alabama. This year, Alabama leads the SEC in the fewest plays allowed of 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards. They don't give up big plays. So, will Tennessee have 2 or more plays of 50 or more yards versus Alabama? No, yes. Well, I'm going to go back to Marla. It's the odd man out always gets it.
Yeah.
All right, so why are you saying yes?
I just took away the run game. So
there you go. All right, very good. Very simple. All right, let's go to the third question. I love this one. We showed you how important that 30-point mark is for both teams. Tennessee hasn't scored 30 on Alabama since a 51-43 multiple overtime win in 2003. Will Tennessee score 30 on Alabama? Chuck, pay attention because you're setting the line next. Will they score 30 on Alabama next week? Yes. How about that? Everybody thinks 30. Will and Daniel, quickly, why do you say yes?
I just think this offense is going it down. They've got a great quarterback. And I also look at Alabama's just not as good in their secondary as they've been in the past. So I think this plays into Tennessee's hands. I base that off of what Texas was able to do before their quarterback got hurt. I just think this team has that same makeup. So I think that's
Daniel,
what's gonna
15
happen.
seconds. Why do they get 30?
Literally the exact same thing as Will said.
That's the way to. Perfect timing. All right, when we come back, we're way over. So the pick segment's going to be short, Chuck.
Okay.
Gonna be
But I
short.
paid attention. I want you to know
It's all
that.
riding on Chuck here. What's he going to do? The Tennessee-Alabama line is next, and how are we going to pick it? Come on back on the Sports Source.